Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Deep Dive. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon for notifications. And give this episode a like if you enjoy our cosmic adventure. Today we're strapping in for a journey through our solar system. It'll be a comprehensive exploration that's perfect whether you're prepping for the UPSC, or diving deep in senior school, or just a curious mind, eager to learn more about our place in the universe. Okay, let's unpack this vast cosmic neighborhood we call home. Imagine looking up at the night sky. Billions of stars twinkling like distant diamonds. It's a humbling reminder that we're part of something much, much bigger, our solar system. And to help us navigate this incredible expanse, I've got an expert guide with me today.
It's a pleasure to be here. The solar system is a fascinating place, full of wonder and mystery.
I couldn't agree more. Now, to truly grasp the scale of things, let's rewind the cosmic clock about 5 to 5.6 billion years. Picture a swirling cloud of gas and dust, a nebula, the birthplace of our solar system. It's almost impossible to wrap our heads around a timescale that vast, isn't it?
It really is. Within this nebula, something incredible happened. Gravity, the architect of the cosmos, started to pull everything together. The nebula began to collapse in on itself. As it contracted, the center became denser and hotter, eventually reaching temperatures and pressures, where hydrogen atoms began to fuse, releasing an incredible amount of energy. And just like that, our sun was born.
A dramatic entrance for our very own star. And the leftover material from this cosmic birth, that's what went on to form the planets, moons, asteroids, comets, everything that makes up our solar system.
Precisely. The sun, a giant ball of hot gases, mostly hydrogen and helium, became the anchor of our solar system. And through the process of nuclear fusion, that's hydrogen atoms combining to form helium and releasing energy, the sun became the powerhouse that bids our solar system in light and heat.
It's amazing to think that something so far away has such a profound impact on our lives here on Earth. Sometimes it's easy to forget just how massive the sun is compared to our tiny planet.
It's a humbling comparison. If the sun were a basketball, the Earth would be about the size of a pinhead. But this difference in size is key to understanding the sun's gravitational pull, the force that keeps all the planets in our solar system orbiting around it. Think of it like an invisible string tying everything together.
Okay, so the sun sets the stage, but the real drama unfolds with the planets right. Let's start our planetary parade with the closest to the sun, Mercury, the speedster of the solar system.
Yeah.
Zipping around the sun in just 88 Earth days.
Mercury is a fascinating world. Despite being the smallest planet, it's incredibly dense. This suggests it has a large iron core, making it incredibly heavy for its size. It's also a planet of extremes, scorching hot during the day facing the sun, and freezing cold at night.
Next up, we have Venus. Shrouded in a thick, hot atmosphere, it's the hottest planet in our solar system, even hotter than Mercury. It's like a runaway greenhouse effect, trapping heat and creating a truly inhospitable environment.
What's really interesting about Venus is its rotation. It spins in the opposite direction to most other planets. And its day is actually longer than its year. Imagine a world where the sun rises in the west and sets in the east, and a day lasts longer than an entire orbit around the sun. It challenges our assumptions about how planets behave.
Talk about turning our world upside down. And now for the planet we call home, Earth, the only planet we know of so far that harbors life as we know it.
What makes Earth so special is its ability to support liquid water on its surface. This, combined with a protective atmosphere that shields us from harmful radiation and regulates temperature, creates the perfect conditions for life to thrive.
From our blue oasis, we move on to Mars, the red planet, a place that has captured our imaginations for centuries. Once thought to have flowing water, Mars is now a dry, dusty world. But it still holds the potential for future human exploration, doesn't it?
Absolutely. The evidence suggests that Mars may have once been a much warmer and wetter planet, perhaps even capable of supporting life. And who knows, maybe there are still remnants of that ancient life hiding beneath the surface, just waiting to be discovered.
Now hold on to your seats as we venture into the realm of the gas giants. Starting with Jupiter, the king of the planets. Jupiter is so massive that it could fit all the other planets inside it with room to spare. And that swirling red spot, a colossal storm that's been raging for centuries, is truly a sight to behold.
Jupiter is like a mini solar system of its own, with over 79 known moons. Some of these moons are incredibly interesting, like Europa, which scientists believe might have a vast ocean of liquid water beneath its icy surface.
An ocean on another world. Now that's a thought that sparks the imagination. From Jupiter we travel to Saturn, the ringed beauty, its stunning rings, made of ice and rock particles, are a sight to behold.
Saturn's rings are not only beautiful, but also incredibly complex. There are gaps and divisions within the rings, caused by the gravitational influence of Saturn's many moons. It's a delicate dance between gravity and these orbiting bodies.
From a planet with prominent rings, we encounter a planet tilted on its side. Uranus, the ice giant, spins on an axis almost perpendicular to its orbit.
This unusual tilt might be the result of a massive collision early in Uranus's history, and it gives the planet some extreme seasons, with each pole experiencing decades of sunlight followed by decades of darkness.
Finally, we reach Neptune, the farthest planet from the sun. A blue ice giant with supersonic winds. It's a cold and distant world. But even out here at the edge of our solar system, there are mysteries to uncover.
One of the most intriguing features of Neptune is its Great Dark Spot, a massive storm similar to Jupiter's Great Red Spot. And just like on Jupiter, Neptune's moons are fascinating worlds in their own right, like Triton, which has nitrogen geysers erupting from its surface.
That was quite a planetary parade.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not done yet. We've got to talk about those celestial objects that are, well, not quite planets, but still pretty darn fascinating. The dwarf planets.
Right. And perhaps the most famous of these is Pluto, once considered the 9th planet. But don't feel too bad for Pluto. It's still a fascinating world, even if it got reclassified. Remember, science is always evolving, and sometimes that means reclassifying things as we learn more.
Exactly. So what makes a dwarf planet different from a regular planet anyway?
Well, it boils down to a few key factors. A dwarf planet like Pluto orbits the sun and is massive enough for its own gravity to pull it into a round shape. But here's the catch. A dwarf planet hasn't cleared the neighborhood around its orbit.
Cleared the neighborhood.
Right.
I'm not sure I follow.
Think of it this way. A full-fledged planet has enough gravitational influence to either attract or fling away other objects in its orbital path. It becomes the dominant force in its region of space. Dwarf planets, on the other hand, haven't quite achieved that level of gravitational dominance. They share their orbital space with other objects of comparable size.
So it's all about gravitational clout. Pluto isn't alone out there, though, is it?
Not at all. There are other dwarf planets like Makemake and Ceres hanging out in the Kuiper Belt, a region beyond Neptune that's full of icy bodies left over from the early solar system.
Speaking of icy bodies, before we venture any further out into the solar system, let's talk about those faithful companions that orbit many planets. Moons. We know Earth has its trusty moon, responsible for our times, but there are so many more out there.
Oh, absolutely. And each one has its own unique story to tell. Remember Jupiter's moon Europa that we talked about? Scientists believe it might have more water than all of Earth's oceans combined, hidden beneath a thick layer of ice. This leads to tantalizing questions about the possibility of life existing in that subsurface ocean. And then there's Saturn's moon Titan, with its dense atmosphere and methane lakes, a place that could potentially harbor some form of life, though probably very different from what we know here on Earth. It really highlights the incredible power of these events to shape the solar system we see today. These seemingly chaotic events over billions of years have led to the order and structure we observe.
It's amazing to think that our solar system isn't some static picture in a textbook.
Yeah.
It's dynamic, ever-evolving, and there's still so much we don't know.
Exactly, and that's what makes it so exciting to study. Every new discovery brings us closer to understanding our place in the cosmos.
Speaking of understanding our place, this deep dive wouldn't be complete without acknowledging the amazing progress humans have made in exploring our solar system. We've sent probes to every planet, landed rovers on Mars, and even had humans walk on the moon.
It's truly remarkable. From the first grainy images of Mars to the high-resolution photos we receive today, our understanding of the solar system has been transformed by these missions. And it's not just about pretty pictures. The data these missions collect helps us understand the composition of planets and moons, their atmospheres, their magnetic fields, and even their potential for harboring life.
It's like having our own robotic explorers venturing out into the unknown, sending back valuable information that helps us piece together the puzzle of our solar system. It's not just about the past, either. These missions are paving the way for future human exploration, maybe even establishing permanent settlements on other planets someday.
Imagine that humans living on Mars, or perhaps venturing out to the moons of Jupiter or Saturn. It's a future that, while once consigned to science fiction, is now within the realm of possibility.
Okay, so we've got this incredible solar system full of planets, moons, and other fascinating objects. But let's go back to the start of the show, the sun. We talked about its size and gravity, but its influence goes far beyond that, right?
Absolutely. The sun isn't just a source of light and heat. It's constantly bombarding the solar system with a stream of charged particles known as the solar wind. This wind carries energy and magnetic fields that interact with planetary atmospheres, creating auroras, influencing space weather, and even playing a role in the formation of comet tails.
It's almost like the sun is the conductor of a vast cosmic orchestra, and all the planets and other objects are playing along to its tune.
That's a great analogy. The solar wind is a powerful force shaping the environment of our entire solar system.
And speaking of shaping environments, this deep dive is especially relevant for anyone studying geography, particularly those preparing for the UPSC exams. Understanding the Earth's place in the solar system is fundamental to grasping the larger picture of our planet's systems and processes.
Precisely. The Earth isn't isolated. It's intricately connected to the dynamics of the solar system, influenced by the sun's energy, the gravitational pull of other planets, and even the occasional bombardment by asteroids and comets. These cosmic connections have played a role in shaping the Earth's climate geology and even the evolution of life itself.
So for our UPSC aspirants, think of the solar system as a vast laboratory where you can study the fundamental forces and processes that shape our planet. It's all connected.
Absolutely. And for our senior school students listening, this is where the magic of science comes alive. It's not just about memorizing facts, it's about understanding how those facts connect to create a bigger picture, a story that's still being written.
You know, it's easy to get lost in the details when studying the solar system, but when you step back and consider the sheer scale and complexity of it all, it's truly awe-inspiring.
It really is. It's a reminder that we're part of something much bigger than ourselves, a cosmic dance that's been going on for billions of years.
Now, we've talked about planets, moons, asteroids, comets, and even the distant Oort cloud. But I want to shift gears for a moment and focus on something a bit closer to home, Earth's very own moon. It's a celestial companion that has fascinated humanity for centuries.
The moon is more than just a pretty face in the night sky. It plays a crucial role in stabilizing Earth's rotation, which in turn helps to moderate our climate and create a more stable environment for life. And of course, its gravitational pull is responsible for our planet's tides, a phenomenon that has shaped coastal ecosystems and human cultures for millennia.
The moon has also been a source of inspiration for artists, poets, and dreamers throughout history. It's a symbol of mystery, wonder, and the vastness of the universe.
And let's not forget the scientific significance of the moon. The Apollo missions, which landed the first humans on the lunar surface, were a monumental achievement that advanced our understanding of the moon's formation and its connection to Earth.
Speaking of the Apollo missions, those grainy images of Neil Armstrong taking his first steps on the moon, it was a defining moment for humanity, wasn't it? It showed us that we were capable of pushing the boundaries of exploration and venturing beyond our home planet. It sparked a sense of wonder and possibility that continues to inspire us today.
Absolutely. Those images captured the world's imagination and showed us that anything is possible.
And it's not just about the past. Those early missions laid the groundwork for future lunar exploration, with plans for new missions, lunar bases, and even the possibility of using the moon as a stepping stone for further exploration of the solar system.
It's an exciting time to be studying the moon. New technologies and scientific advancements are allowing us to learn more about our celestial neighbor than ever before. We're uncovering new details about its composition, its history, and its potential for future human exploration.
It's amazing to think that we're still making new discoveries about a place that's been in our night sky for as long as humans have existed. It's a reminder that there's always more to learn, more to explore, and more to discover.
I couldn't agree more. The moon is a treasure trove of scientific knowledge, and its proximity to Earth makes it an ideal target for continued exploration.
So from the planets to the moons, the asteroids to the comets, and even the distant Oort cloud, we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive into our solar system.
We've explored the formation of the solar system, the unique characteristics of each planet, the mysteries of the moons, and the importance of the sun's influence. And we've highlighted how understanding the solar system is crucial for grasping the larger picture of Earth's place in the cosmos, a key concept for geography enthusiasts and UPSC aspirants.
And for our senior school students, we hope this journey through the solar system has sparked your curiosity and given you a deeper appreciation for the incredible world beyond our own.
It's all about asking questions, seeking answers, and never losing that sense of wonder about the universe.
Well said. So as we prepare for our descent back to Earth, let's do a quick recap of the key takeaways from our comprehensive exploration of the solar system.
We started with the birth of our solar system from a swirling nebula, a cloud of gas and dust that collapsed under its own gravity, to form the sun and the surrounding planets. We then embarked on a grand tour of the 8 major planets, each with its own unique characteristics and fascinating moons.
From the scorching heat of Venus to the icy plains of Mars, the swirling storms of Jupiter to the elegant rings of Saturn, we encountered a breathtaking diversity of worlds.
We ventured into the asteroid belt, a cosmic junkyard of rocky remnants from the early solar system, and the Kuiper belt, a realm of icy bodies and dwarf planets, including the demoted but no less intriguing Pluto.
And who could forget those icy messengers from the outer solar system? Comets. We marveled at their spectacular displays as they approached the sun, leaving behind trails of gas and dust that stretch for millions of kilometers.
We even pondered the mysteries of the Oort cloud, a vast and distant sphere of icy objects that may hold clues to the very origins of our solar system.
Throughout our journey, we emphasized the sun's incredible influence, its gravity holding the solar system together, and its energy driving life on Earth.
We also highlighted the importance of understanding the Earth's place within this intricate cosmic dance. This knowledge is particularly crucial for geography enthusiasts and those preparing for the UPSC exams, as it provides a broader context for understanding our planet's systems and processes.
So whether you're a student, a UPSC aspirant, or simply someone who loves to learn about the world around us, we hope this deep dive has left you with a newfound appreciation for the incredible solar system we call home.
It's a place full of wonder, mystery, and endless opportunities for exploration and discovery.
As we wrap up this episode, I'm left with a sense of awe and a renewed curiosity about what else is out there waiting to be uncovered.
There are countless secrets hidden within our solar system, and it's up to future generations of scientists, explorers, and dreamers to continue unraveling them.
And who knows? Maybe one of you listening today will be the one to make the next great discovery about our cosmic neighborhood.
The universe is vast and full of possibilities. Keep exploring, keep asking questions, and never stop looking up at the stars with a sense of wonder.
Beautifully said. A huge thank you to our expert for guiding us through this incredible journey. And to all of you listening, thank you for joining us on the deep dive. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit that bell icon for notifications, and give this episode a like if you enjoyed our exploration of the solar system. Until next time, keep your curiosity burning bright. And never stop exploring the wonders of the universe. Clear skies, everyone.